In just 4 in-game days, I unlocked the mines, drank a suspicious potion from a weird wizard, accidentally threw away the one item I needed for a quest, and discovered that apparently almost everyone in this town hates seafood. This is day 5 to 8 in my Stardew Valley playthrough. I try to avoid the wiki as much as possible, so everything you're about to see is just me, learning the game the hard way. Hey, I'm Studunsky and I'm playing Stardew Valley basically blind. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time, I'm mostly guessing, and the game keeps punishing every decision I make. Today we are covering days 5, 6, 7 and 8, where the story actually starts to pick up the community center, the mines, a wizard, way too much fishing, and my first real regrets. Day 5 starts pretty strong. I woke up, checked the mailbox, and there's a letter from Georgia telling me the mines are now open. Amazing. I'm absolutely not ready for that, but I'm excited anyways. Right after that, Mayor Lewis dragged me into this abandoned building, the community center. He's like, yeah, it's just an old, dusty building, nothing special. Meanwhile, I'm seeing little green creatures running around the place. Lewis sees rotten wood, I see ghosts of forest spirits or something. I'm worried about the building, but I'm like more worried about my sanity at this point. On the social side, I finally get my first proper win. I gave Holly a flower, and she actually liked it. For the first time in this town, someone doesn't completely hate my gift. Huge achievement. Peak social skills, in my opinion. Later, I head down to the beach and repaired the broken bridge that I wanted to repair. And on the other side, new area, new loot, probably new ways to mess up. I start picking up corals and stuff like a maniac. In my head, it makes perfect sense. This stuff looks rare and pretty. It has to be valuable, maybe even a good gift. So of course, I try giving one to Abigail. She doesn't hate it, but she doesn't exactly love it either. Just a neutral, okay, thanks, kinda stuff. Honestly, at this point, neutral to me, it's still a win. It's an upgrade from I hate this, never talk to me again. At some point, I finally discovered the saloon. Turns out this is basically Pelican's Town social hub. Everyone just appeared there at night. Well, at night, at a certain time. Talking to people here lets me finally complete the quest to meet every single villager, because I still did not complete that until this day. It took me 5 days just to say hi to everyone. I'm clearly built for not efficiency. Later that day, I reached the entrance to the mine, and I even get the sword, the rusty one. It really feels like the game is saying, alright, time to fight for your life now, good luck. But it's already late, my inventory was completely full, and I really don't want my first mining trip to end with me pass out on the floor or find something in the cave and not have room for it. So for once, I make a responsible decision. I go back home, chop some wood, water the crops, empty my inventory, and call it a night. Day 5 ends with a lot unlocked, and me still avoiding actually dying underground. So, it's time to day 6. Day 6 starts with another letter in the mailbox. This time is from a wizard. Totally normal things to find when you wake up on a farm. Before I deal with magic towers and mystery letters, I do my normal routine. Water the garden, say hi to the chickens, try to act like I know what I'm doing. The chicken don't judge my gifts or my life choices, I appreciate them. Then I head straight to the wizard tower. This guy barely introduces himself and immediately hands me a almost glowing green potion. In real life I would ask question. In Stardew Valley I just chug it like an energy drink. The screen goes weird, things start floating, a tree, weed and stuff, and suddenly I can understand the little spirits in the community center, so it's okay, I like them. So now bundles are officially a thing. I still don't fully understand how they work, but at least the fourth spirit seems happy, so I take it. After that whole magical experience, I go back to something more practical. Cleaning the beach. Again. More corals, more clams. My inventory is basically ocean loot simulator at this point. And then it happens. I try giving a clam to Sam, because Clem and Sam seems friends. In my head, the logic is flawless. It's free food, maybe you like them. It's protein, it's not trash. This should be a solid gift. His reaction. This is interesting. That is the exact moment I realized people in this town really do not appreciate fish or clams. Or anything that looks like came from the sea, almost. After that social disaster, I decided to do something that makes more sense. I go to the mines. Spend the rest of day 6 swinging my new sword, rusty sword, so I don't know how it will end. Breaking rocks, picking up ore, and constantly checking my health bar like life depends on it. Because it actually does. I somehow managed to reach floor 5 without dying and without passing out without energy. And without embarrassing myself too much. So for a mostly blind first run, that feels like a genuine win to me. So I came back home that night. I ended on floor 5. That's a good thing. Day 7 then starts with Clint knocking on my door. He shows me how to craft a furnace. Perfect timing, honestly. I've got ore from the mines, I've got the recipe. I'm one step closer to actually progressing and not just holding random rocks. But I still don't have the coal, so we are almost there. And then I make a very professional content creator move. I forgot to record the rest of the day. I spent the entire day 7 just fishing, literally the whole day. No footage, no proof, no evidence. Well, we have proof because I did one short where I fished the whole day, so that is the proof. But I did not record anything else. That was just boring fishing thing, so I don't think you would watch it. So you'll just have to imagine it. Me standing by the water, missing half my catches, burning all my energy and slowly losing my mind as the fish dance up and down the bar like they're doing cardio. That was day 7, the off-camera fishing arc, where we training our fishing skills, but actually not, because I wasted time with a fishing rod, with the training fishing rod, and I realized, well, the training fishing rod doesn't catch 1-star or 2-star fishes, so that's it. Well, day 8, things get interesting again. The day starts pretty nice. I plant some rice I got from fishing chest, 3 seeds and the basket kind of seeds, 0 complaint there. Then I head back to the community center to complete part of the bundle. I needed inventory space to get the seeds for the bundle. So I dropped 2 wild horseradish from my bag. Just threw them away like, yeah, I'm not gonna need this. Remember that decision. It's important. Because right after that, I got a quest from Gus. He wanted 1 wild horseradish. The exact item that I literally just deleted from existence. So I spent part of the day running around the map, desperately hunting for a new one. Every time I see something on the ground, like, please be horseradish, please be horseradish, please, no. It's a leak, great, thanks. Eventually I do find one. I bring it to Gus, complete the quest, take the reward, and quietly pretend I didn't throw away 2 of them an hour earlier. After that emotional damage, I finally do something I should have done way earlier. I spent 2000 gold on the backpack upgrade. More inventory space means fewer I can't pick this up moments and fewer painful choices about what to throw away. It hurts a little to see that much gold vanish, but honestly, best purchase so far. With all that space, I buy more seeds and expand my fields to plant the bundle rewards we got and a bunch of new crops. For the first time, the farm actually starts to look kind of intentional, less like a random patch of dirt, more like an actual plan. Almost. We still don't have fences and stuff, but still I think we have a scarecrow and plants, so we're good. At some point I also try to go into Abigail's room and Harley's room. Not for anything weird, I just wanted to give them more gifts and build some friendship. The game looks at me and basically says, nope, you are absolutely not that close yet. You cannot go in the room. You look like a freak. Both doors are locked. Friendship denied. The day ends with a bigger farm, one completed quest, a new backpack, a new shiny one, and one very clear lesson. Never disrespect wild horseradish. The game absolutely remembers. So yeah, that was day 5 to 8. My mostly blind Stardew Valley run. We unlocked the mines, made a deal with Wizard, learned that most villagers hate anything that comes from the ocean, lost an entire day of fishing to my own recording skills, and paid the price for throwing away the exact item I needed for a quest 10 minutes later. I'm learning, very slowly, very painfully, but I am learning. If you're enjoying these blind cows, feel free to stick around, leave a comment, or tell me what you'd try next in my place. Should I focus on the mines, on fishing, or on or on relationships and gifts? I try to avoid the wiki as much as possible, so whatever happens next, we're discovering it together. In the next episode, things get even dumber. I try to use a real life logic, well, not actually one, to give people the perfect gifts. Precious gems, matching gifts to hair color, all of that. In my head, it makes perfect sense. In Stardew Valley, not so much. I genuinely thought Leah would love a topaz, she did not at all. But someone else really does love shiny purple rocks. And that's where things start to get interesting.